So if you have ever wanted to really engage students to do some fun interactive visual learning, then Glogster is definitely a free tool you should check out. I've used it more than a few times, and as it says right here, it definitely excites learners. So I'm not overhyping it, I'm actually just trying to make it clear that it's a pretty cool tool, and it keeps evolving. They're in the beta stage right now, they've been in there for a while, but it's won a lot of awards, and it's earning its stripes in the edtech world, in my opinion. So, what does it do? Glogster, well, maybe a silly name, is basically a way to create visual aids or visual charts or guides or whatever, and for the students to easily be able to do that without having to know any kind of technology. So, instead of using Photoshop, you can use Glogster and you can make animated GIFs, or however they pronounce them these days, GIFs, and basically you can use Glogster to create posters for your school, moving images, infographics, that kind of stuff. So let's say that we're ready to move forward and that we want to start using it. I'll show you my account that I set up just for this demo, and I made a little fun glog, I called it up here. So as you can see, it's simply just an image, and they call it a glog, but I'll just call it an image, and all it is just a couple different icons that were provided. You can of course put your own images in there, but you don't have to. And I'll show you how it works. So you can go to edit this glog or image, however you want to view it, and it'll take a second to pull up the web-based software. You don't need to install any software for this. So basically, as you can see, it's just that image that I showed you before, but all you have to do is click and you can move stuff around. You can rotate it and do whatever your heart desires. So you just click and drag it around, and there you go. Let's say that that's good. You can add in text. It'll pull up a couple options for you. So we'll just click that and hit use it, and you can just drag that over here. We'll X this out. You can type in your text here. There we go. And you can change the font, all that kind of stuff. So we'll just move that down to the side, and you can always hit save up here. So we'll go to tools, and I'll show you a couple other things they have. So that's still all the text. Under graphics, they provide you with a ton of useful things. So if you want to use the Rolling Stones tongue right there, you can just put that there. You can make it nice and big. They're all vector images, if you know what that is, which means you can drag it and make it any size and it'll look good. Same with images. You can upload your own at the top left over here, or pull it in from a link. You can also pull things off of a wall that is a Glogster wall. You can upload things, so it's kind of like your media library, if you're familiar with that on WordPress. You can pull in web pages, audio, even video, which is pretty handy. Data as well you can do via Excel sheets, and that's a great way to visualize some more complicated data sets you may have. So you can always rename it, but really this thing shines when students get a hold of it and just start tinkering around with it. I mean, you can play around with the layers, you can play around with the colors of everything, you can create effects like shadow effects, make things transparent. See, I'm going to give this a little bit of a shadow. I'll make the shadow go a little farther away. And there we go. So as you can see, this airplane now has a little shadow. That kind of fun stuff. So all you have to do is hit save, continue saving, and that will wrap itself up. And then we're going to go and show you just a couple more things that you can do with Glogster. There's a ton. So there's a lot of ways to discover things too. It's not just about making your own stuff. So as this loads up, we're going to see that I have my one fun glog right now, and all you have to do to create other ones is right here. You can choose from a variety of pre-made templates, which is really handy and a huge time saver. But let's say we want to explore other people's glogs and see what they're working on. So we'll just click on a random person's. This one has a teddy bear, so that's always good. And you can just see what this person has done. It looks like they haven't made any glogs, but you can see that they have friends and that kind of thing. So it's really a social network designed to be used sort of in a really visual manner. So it's similar to Pinterest, but you can actually create your own images and don't need any software, which is fabulous. As you can see on the right, there's a little thing for the Glogster app, which is pretty cool. I'd recommend checking that out. It's available in the App Store. And in terms of the free versus paid part of this, you can pay a little extra to have no ads and to have a few other upgrades. So you get some gold coins. They're like super value coin, yeah, super value G's. But basically, you can spend them in the G shop, which is, of course, like the Glogster shop. But that's a way to basically for Glogster to make some money. So as you can see, you can buy some G's using your Glogster wallet if you want. But I'm not trying to sell you on that. I don't work for Glogster or anything. Just want to show you all the different features. It's really straightforward. So just start making your own images. You can embed them and share them with others and throw them up on your blog or wherever else you want. I hope that made sense and that you enjoyed Glogster.